tell us it was all gonna end. We hear the noise and start to plan our revenge. And we're hard
Nice
to
save.
stop. We're hard to stop. Hiding from trouble and you went the wrong way. You might keep running but you'll never escape. 'Cause we're hard to stop. We're hard to stop. Rise up, rise up, rise up.
There's 2 seconds of black. Let it go black.
Where it
And then switch.
begins. Rise up,
Not yet.
rise up, rise up. Made to be legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, they said if he entered politics, he would become president. If he got into religion, he would become the Pope. He chose to make high school hype videos, and he became the artist, Rob Derry. Well, everyone,
Wow.
welcome to
Wow.
the campus of Menominee High School here in Menominee, Wisconsin for the WIAA section semifinal volleyball match between the Hudson Raider and your River Falls Wildcats. Thanks for joining us. I'll be your host. I'm Greg Peters alongside the artist, Rob Derry. Rob, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He'll be on color, and Mama Bear Jenna Peters holding down the camera duties and trying to contain herself while doing so.
No promises.
Rob, we usually try to
She
keep
gets
it,
wild tonight. She's going in the sin bin.
well, I tell you what, we usually try to keep it professional here on the River Falls Sports Broadcasting YouTube network.
We do?
But sometimes the Mama Bear Peters starts growling and cheering, and
Oh, yeah.
you can't stop her, Rob. You can only hope to contain her.
She gets fired up. Can't blame her.
We had a production meeting before the broadcast and voted 2-0 to unlock the Mama Bear sin bin and let Mama Bear Peters prowl and growl
Wow.
all over the place tonight. If it gets too loud, we'll turn her down a little bit, but we're going to keep her out of the Mama Bear sin bin.
Let her eat.
Well, I tell you what, we had Rob, the WIAA usually charges a $250 fee to broadcast all playoff games. They still are tonight.
Oh yeah.
I think it's extortion and highway robbery.
It doesn't make sense, but
But what I always say, take a negative and turn that baby into a positive. Rob, take that frown and turn it upside down, Rob.
yeah, glass half full.
That's exactly what we did. In lieu of getting a sponsor tonight, a ton of out-of-state grandmas and grandpas and even some great-grandparents on Social Security and nursing homes all chipped in, and the Wildcat relatives are footing the bill tonight. So that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Legion of Loyal Listeners are tonight's sponsors, and we will spotlight a few of you guys along with your Wildcat volleyball player. Right off the bat, there's
Takes a
marvelous
village. Takes
Maddie
a village,
Range.
Greg. Takes a village.
Absolutely.
Does.
There's Grandma and Grandpa Gerkink watching from Luck, Wisconsin, and Aunt Dawn and Austin watching from Red Wing, Minnesota. Aunt Pam Trina is in Stevenson Ranch, California tonight.
Wow.
I like it.
Here's the Slayer Savannah Saxon's relatives watching, the Wildcat relatives watching. Sister Jada is watching from Omaha, Nebraska. Grandpa Paul is watching.
You
from,
weren't kidding about everybody pitching in, were you?
Oh, it was a legion.
Did the Dairies get a piece of that?
Oh yeah. We'll look at them in a second.
All right.
We had Grandpa Paul watching from Somerset, Wisconsin. Aunt Shelley, Uncle Matt, and Cousin Brenna watching from Red Wing, Minnesota. We'll go number 3 here.
Well, you got a whole line. I'm going to walk over here and look at this.
J-Rock Anna Jiraki, her Wildcat relatives watching tonight.
Relatives.
Aunt Melissa Jokella and Uncle Alex are watching from St. Paul. Aunts Donna Hanson, Diane Hippus, and Ginny Darnell. And if you can't forget Uncle Joe Darnell in there, Rob.
He's welcome aboard, folks. Yeah.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Joe. Those cats live in Chippewa Falls in Eau Claire, but I think they are at the game tonight. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are.
The kid, Braden Engstrom's in the house. I wonder what he's up to.
Oh, yeah. Great aunts Nancy Carlson and Sue Kamer have watched every single broadcast from their apartment in Oak Park Heights, and apparently listen to this, Rob. This is a true story. Aunt Nancy and Aunt Sue are so loud during the broadcast. The neighbors have complained. They've gotten in a little trouble. They got thrown in the sin
I like
bin.
them. I think I want to hang out with these guys.
Aunt Nancy and Aunt Sue are rocking it. Keep it rocking, ladies, over in Oak Park Heights. Nancy and Sue. Well, Rob, we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to, let's see here. We'll go, let's see, we're going to go.
Are you going to keep popping up the relatives as the night goes on? Is
Absolutely,
that the plan? Excellent.
absolutely
I like
we
it.
are.
You want to talk about all the upsets in the first round there? A lot of hotel reservations got canceled last Saturday night, Greg.
Yes, they did. Well, I tell
If
you
you're looking
what,
for a hotel room in Green Bay, you probably got a chance to get one right now. Well, maybe not now, but
River Falls knocked off the Chippewa Fall Cardinal in dramatic fashion on Saturday night. Wildcats did win 3-1. They had a dominant performance. We'd like to send out a get well soon to Paige Steinmetz. She was the 2022 Conference Player of the Year last year. She hurt her ankle midway through the first set. Wildcats were rolling with her even in the game.
Talk to RT pregame. High ankle sprain.
Yep, high ankle sprain. Actually, I ran into Luke, the Chippewa Falls coach, in the bathroom, and before the game, and he said that she was doing okay, just a tough injury. But and you know, Rob, he said the same thing you said on the broadcast on Saturday, that's sports, you know, and that it happens, you know.
Yeah, next man up. You don't like to see it. It's not good, but it happens.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about. We'll go over some Hudson players, and so these are the players that are going to be starring tonight on the court for the Hudson Raider. 6'2" middle blocker Jana Jankowski. She's a beast at the net, Rob, and recently committed to Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and she'll be playing for the Mountain Hawks next year. Other players tonight to watch for the Raider. Number 1, 5'9" junior Ellie Burns. She's a setter and a right side hitter. Ellie is a heck of a ball player. She plays her club ball at Northern Lights. We had RT Luchek is the club owner and club director for Kokoro, and they're actually, Rob, there's 31 Kokoro players that are playing in tonight's ball game. 15. Let's see.
This one?
Well,
excuse me.
The 2 games.
Yep. So Hudson has 15. River Falls has 9, and then Memorial and North in the section semifinal game. Before this game,
I was going to say there's not 31 girls down there currently.
No, but 24 tonight.
I hear you.
Some more Hudson Raiders to watch out for tonight. Riley Summers, she's a number 8, 5'10" senior outside hitter. And last but not least here, one to watch out for, number 10, 5'10" junior right side hitter Hannah Kendhammer. We're going to check out the national anthem here in just a second, and we'll be back in just a minute for the introductions of the starting lineups. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you heard that or not, but
America.
But they did the national anthem before the first semifinal match, which Eau Claire Memorial won that one 3-0, Rob.
Yeah, they did. Apparently they won't play it twice in the stable in one night.
There's your starting setter for the
Who knew? Goose has the guns out again tonight.
I like it.
There's Riley Summers right there. There's There's Hannah Kindhammer, your starter on the right side, and middle blocker, junior Jana Jankowski.
Wow.
Starters for your Wildcats, number 2, 5'9" freshman right side hitter, Brooke Dusick. And her freshman partner, number 3, 5'10" freshman outside hitter, Amelie Pankinen. There's marvelous Marvin Maddie Rain. She's a 6'1" junior outside hitter. There's number 12, 6-foot junior setter, Ava Peters. Brooklyn Bishop getting the start for the Wildcats tonight with Hannah Jiraki still hobbled with an ankle injury. Bishop, a 5'9" senior middle blocker. Number 14, 6'1" sophomore middle blocker, Addie Nesbitt. And libero, number 8, 5'8" sophomore, Olivia Goose Derry.
They're young. Oh, yeah.
All right, we're getting ready to go, Brother Rob. Rob, that was a heck of a video, by the way. Thumbs up to you, brother.
Well done.
Thanks, friend. Called me the other night and wanted it, so you got it. Didn't give me much time, but
Hey,
I went into the lab right away and made it happen.
that's what it's all about. It's playoff time, Rob. The Hudson Raider and River Falls Wildcats ready to do battle here in Menominee, Wisconsin for the WIAA section semifinal game. The winner will face off against Eau Claire Memorial. That game will be played at North High School in Eau Claire at 7 o'clock on Saturday, I'm being told, Jenna.
Sounds right.
That sounds about right.
I'm good with that.
The pilot, Ava Peters, will start things off for the Wildcats. She'll be on the service line serving to the Hudson Raider.
Oh,
That one just a bit outside.
just a fuzz.
Point
fuzz.
Raider. Oh, you know what I need, Jenna?
What do you need?
The hold on a second here. Hey, take over for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, Pankin in the wrong way.
Yeah, nice serve by Hudson there. Just kind of shanked it a little bit.
Balls rolling around out there.
I know, all over the place. There
Braids, ponytails. Oh. Huh. Where'd Greg go, to get some popcorn?
we go. I think so. I think he was a little hungry, so he. There we go.
That one careened harmlessly out of bounds.
It did.
Point cat.
That's right. We got marvelous Maddie Range behind the service line.
Somebody
by the
stole.
for the Cats.
Somebody stole my game program.
Oh.
Probably the Hudson broadcast over there. That
He
guy's
coulda.
shady. He's shady.
Marvelous Maddie
Nice
Range
serve.
to serve for the Wildcats. Set there by Burns.
Out.
Attack by
No touch?
number
Oh, they're calling a
10,
touch.
Hannah Kindhammer, and Kindhammer gets the touch and the kill. Point Raider.
Kind of thought there might be. We had some girls up.
Oop.
Now in serving for your Raiders, number 7, Paige Presnicki. Presnicki, a 5'5" junior defensive specialist and setter.
Agent Zero, Jonah Severson, has entered the building.
Oh! Presnicki gets the Raider ace and puts Hudson up 5-1. That's your score here. We just got underway, set number 1. And Presnicki to serve again for Hudson.
That's a great last name, Presnicki.
That is a great last name. There we go.
Range with the set, with the pass. Peters is set. Pankinen, big time swing.
Oh, good
got
hustle.
it.
What
Good
a
hustle.
dive. That dive was by number 8, Riley Summers. Heck of a
Oh,
play.
good up. That away, Goose. Way to chase it down, Goose.
Range with the free ball. Set by Burns. Summers with a big swing and a big time kill. Riley Summers, the 5'9" outside hitter for the Raiders.
Big blast.
Presnicki to serve once again.
Taking it back to game 1, there was some scrappy play on both sides defensively.
Presnicki with another ace. The Raider out to a 7-1 lead. And Coach Kaylee's going to take a timeout. Let's dive in, Rob, and see what she has to say.
Yeah. Oh, no volume.
everybody
Oh,
will
here
take a
she's
deep breath.
She's talking.
Okay? We came out, and that's what I was saying. You can be so jacked up on adrenaline that you can't just settle into the groove of your game. So this is very uncharacteristic of us, right? This is the first 8 points have been strictly nerves.
Yep.
Okay, it started when I said you just can't miss your first serve. The look on your face, I was like, oh shit, right? Sorry. And then
That's
it
all right,
trickled
Coach.
into
We'll let it slide,
serving.
Coach.
Okay? They're not serving balls any harder right now than we were bombing each other in practice yesterday. Just get your feet there, get your platform angled, keep it simple. Okay? Deep breath.
Let's go right now. We got it.
Cats!
Yes. Let's go.
River Falls Wildcats took the first time out of this match. Hudson leads it 7-1, and Paige Presnicki to serve for the Raider. Nice pass by Range, set by Peters. The boom, Amelie Pankinen with a big swing, blocked at the net.
Yeah, big block.
There's a big block by
Anyway.
Nuke Addie Nesbitt, and gets the Wildcats back on the board.
Was there a Presnicki in the movie Grease?
That's Kanicki.
Oh,
Kaniki
Good.
there should have been a Presnicki.
There should have been. It would have been cooler.
served by Goose Dare here on the back line. Nice serve. Set by Burns over to Summers. Blocked at the net, but you can count the kill for the Raiders. Summers coming out swinging big here in playoff time action.
Powered it right through the block.
She did.
Well, Jenna, Riley Summers, she had a pretty bad knee injury the year before. So when Hudson played River Falls in River Falls earlier this year, Summers, that was her first game back.
Oh.
So she's had a little. There's a big block at the net by Jana Jankowski and Ellie Burns. Raiders with the point, lead 9-2 in set number one. This set's been all Raiders so far, Jenna.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with serving, and now they're getting a little more active on the net.
Peters back set to the deuce, Brooke Dusick.
Oh, shoot.
And
Come on, girls.
Range and Brooklyn Bishop have a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Kaylee said it in the timeout, right? Just got to settle in here. Getting a little out of system here for the Cats. Settle in and play their game. Nice, smart play by Amelie.
Oh, is that up?
No. Yeah, that was tough though.
Thought she got under that thing.
10-3 Wildcats. The Slayer, Savannah Saxton, to serve for River Falls. 10-3 your score. Hudson's coming out swinging here in this first set.
Like a pack of dogs on a
Summers
three-legged
with the
cat.
pass.
Look out.
Ellie Burns, nice little
Good pickup.
dump there, but
Down. Yes.
the boom, Amelie Pankinen hits the right corner kill, and it's a beauty.
That looked better.
Yeah, that looked nice.
Nice crowd.
Savannah Saxton to serve for River Falls once again. That one just a little high, just a little deep. Point Hudson. 11-4 your score. Jana Jankowski, she's a junior. She committed to Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania just a little bit ago. Jankowski with the service there. Point Wildcats.
Right into the twine it went.
Boy, Rob, I'll tell you what, the Wildcats, like Coach Kaylee said in the timeout, just a little excited, a little fired up. They're settling into things, and just 6 back. They're still in this one, no question about it. Number 5, Addie Leach hits a bomb from the outside off the outstretched hands of the Wildcats, out of bounds. Point Raider. Big
Cats-
old swat.
Cats are getting some good touches. Just got to angle those blocks a little bit better.
He has strong hands.
Ellie Burns to serve for Hudson. Set by Peters. Outside to Range. Blocked at the net by number 4, Emily McCarthy. And it looked like, I think that was number 5, Addie Leach, with another swing, another kill. And the Raider are up 13-5 here in set number 1. Burns to serve again for Hudson. Peters to set. Range from the outside.
Nice,
Cross
Maddie
court.
Range. Ooh, good hustle.
Free ball there by Leach. Set by Peters. Out to Range. Oh, what
they
a
came
play
back
by
over.
Burns.
Jeez. Maddie's going to go again. Nice up.
Boy, number 4, Emily McCarthy, is all over the net for the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Saxton, nice play. Nice set by Peters. Little roll shot by Range.
Just mayhem
Free
on the
ball
court.
there by number
It is.
6. I don't have a 6.
Boom!
Oh, Maddie
Oh,
Range.
just out.
A little left,
Right
a
idea,
little
Maddie.
wide. Point Hudson. Nice volley there by both teams.
Yeah, it was, and that was a great look by Maddie, just a hair outside, but right, she's read that block right. It was going to go right down the line.
I don't have a number 6 here in the program for the Hudson Raiders. Range with a little roll shot at the net.
Good up.
Set by Peters to Range. And they're going to get Hudson in the
Yes.
net. Point River Falls.
All right. He's got a message from the Godfather. He's stuck in traffic. Poor guy.
Oh, that's
He's
no
tuned in,
fun.
though. He's tuned in.
That away.
Daughter's on down at the Hive in La Crosse.
We got
Abigail.
Ah,
All day Abby Derry.
Probably
Send us
Maddie,
some good
too.
send us some good vibes, Derry sisters. Daredevil and all day.
D1 and D2.
nice
Hannah
serve.
Jiraki in to
Okay.
serve for the
Great
Wildcats.
serve,
and
Hannah.
J-Rock gets an ace. Big point. Wildcats needed that one. 14-7. Wildcats down 7.
Moving pretty well on the ankle tonight. Must be getting a little bit better.
Yeah, I was kind of watching her in warm-up. She looked definitely more mobile than she did Saturday.
Jiraki went down on that left ankle very hard in Thursday's game against Menominee at River Falls.
Week ago to okay.
Peters with the set.
Oh no!
Come on.
Oh no!
Sorry. Okay, Mama Bear, calm. Those are the points we just can't give up.
No.
The Mama Bear broadcast is in effect.
I want somebody to want the ball. I don't care whose ball it is. Want the ball. We're sitting here going, is it you? Is it me? Should I go? I don't know. We look like we haven't played volleyball before. And it's 100% mental. It has nothing to do with your physical abilities.
Yep.
Okay? Get your head out of it, right? And play. Compete. Nobody wants their season to end, right? But you're playing like you're afraid of that. Okay? Get it out of your head. Because if you play with that mentality, I promise you you're done in 3. You want to compete? Step up and compete. Go. Let's go right now.
Yeah, let's go.
That's right.
Summed it up pretty well.
She did. She's not
Ooh,
lying.
And the court mic is a little fussy tonight.
It is a little fussy.
I'm gonna turn it down just a titch.
That court might need some Pepto-Bismol, Rob.
It needs something. Something's swinging around down there.
15-7 Raider up, and number 5, Addie Leach to serve for Hudson.
Getting a shoe tied down there. Let's go.
On the court for the Wildcats, Peters, Nesbitt, Range, Derry, Pankinen, and Saxton.
Uh-oh.
Good hustle.
Oh.
Passed it by Derry. Free ball there by Range.
Get up, girls. Get up.
Burns with the set. Saxton all over it. Nice
what a
diving
play!
effort by Nesbitt. And the free ball by Pankinen. Wildcats, there's your effort Coach Cayley was talking about.
That's wanting it.
Set by Peters to Range.
Yes!
And marvelous Maddie Range. Big swing and a big kill. Point Wildcats.
Huh.
Back in for River Falls number 2, the Deuce, Brooke Dusick.
Oh, there she is.
I don't know who got that second ball up, but that was a heck of a play by the Cats.
Peters to serve, set by Burns. That was a back corner kill and a beauty by number 8, Riley Summers. Summers having one heck of a game so far, Rob.
Just barely in there.
Yeah, that was tight.
Number 6 serving for Hudson. I do not have her on the roster. I apologize.
Okay.
Good eye by the Cats.
Kind of scratching our way back in here.
16-9 your score. Marvelous Maddie Range serving for the Wildcats. Set by Burns. Jankowski in the middle.
Nice.
Peters with a diving save. Brooke Dusick with a campfire kill, and that hits the hardwood. And the Wildcats are back within 6. They're scratching and clawing, Robbie.
Not exactly how you draw it up, but it was effective.
It was. I liked it. I got a little excited on that one.
Jersey night for the Wildcat students.
Ooh, good eye by the
Marvelous Maddie Range
Raider.
serve is a little high, a little deep. Point Raider.
Huh.
Now back in for Hudson, number 7, Paige Presnicki.
All names team.
For sure.
I'm putting her on there.
She's a nice kid, too. She's a really good kid.
Nikki to serve and range. Peters keeps it alive, and Pankinen with a free ball keeps the point alive for the Wildcats.
That was impressive, actually. That's hard to do from out of bounds like that.
Goose Derry with a set over to Pankinen.
Good talk by the Cats. Good
Cross-court
talk.
kill. Free ball there by Nikki. That's going to be out, but range plays it. You got to go after it.
Why not?
Yep.
Burns with
double.
a back set.
Yep.
They're going to call a double on Burns.
Yeah,
Point Wildcats.
I saw that, and I don't even really know what a double looks like.
17-11 your score. Brooklyn Bishop back in for the Wildcats, and number 8, Goose Derry to serve for the Wildcats. Burns a little back set to Nikki. That's going to be high and deep, just a bit outside.
Perfect.
Point Wildcats, 17-12. Cratching and clawing, Robbie.
They're battling. Always do. Got to rise up.
Rise up, that's right.
You said it, man.
Tied that right in there, didn't I?
You
Look
sure
out.
did. Oh,
Goose
the
Derry.
Goose!
Goose Derry with an ace for the Cats, 17-13.
Talk to me, Goose.
A couple more, and Coach Brittany Young-Sanchez will be calling a Raider timeout, I have a feeling.
Scratching, clawing, sniffing.
The Hudson student section looks like with an whiteout.
Yeah, looks like it. We got Jersey night.
Goose Derry tried to keep it under the pin and over the net, just a little bit low, 18-13 your score. And Summers to serve for Hudson. Back set to Dusick. Blocked at the net by Jankowski.
Oh, little miscommunication there by the Cats.
Free ball by Derry. Set by Burns. And I tell you what, number 5, Addie Leach, is having a ball game herself.
She is. She's playing really well.
The 5'7" junior outside hitter is racking up some kills for the Raiders. 19-13 your score.
Yeah, she's doing some work.
And Summers to serve
that was
for
nasty.
Hudson. Set by Peters to Dusick. The Dusick's flying high tonight, Rob.
Yeah, she is. Always does, though.
Set by Peters to Pankinen. Blocked by Jankowski at the net.
Okay.
Blocked again by Jankowski. Tip. Burns.
Oh.
Yes!
To Jankowski. Just a little deep on the set. Point Wildcats. 19-14. Wildcats still creeping around.
The Slayer is back in the game.
Oh, yeah.
The Slayer, Savannah Saxton, the senior.
Court mic is just, come on. Look out.
You know what it is? They're
Good job, Brooklyn.
And Brooklyn Bishop with a little tip block at the net. Point Wildcats. I think a guy has his phone right there. That's what it is.
Oh, maybe.
Running a little interference, maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's the Menominee head coach. Rascal.
Brittany Young-Sanchez has her communication device. There's a block at the net by Bishop. Peters knocks it over.
Oh.
Yes.
Addie Leach takes a big swing into the net. Point Wildcats, 19-16 your score. Wildcats down by just 3.
Leach finally made a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, she's been playing tough.
Yeah, she
Hudson
has.
was up, I believe, 11-3 to start the game.
Oh, we're right back in this thing.
And the Wildcats have scratched and clawed their way right back in it. Nikki to set. Peters does the same on this side to Pankinen.
Oh,
That's
the boom.
The boom.
Beautiful up, though. Look out.
Oh,
wow.
Peters and Bishop go up for the block.
Leach again.
But Addie Leach is preaching over on the outside for the Raiders. 20-16 your score. Jankowski back to serve for Hudson. Range to Peters to Pankinen.
Oh.
Ooh, that one's a little high and wide.
Yeah, you can see there. I know Sophie explained that one time on the broadcast. You know, she's seen those blockers coming up, so she's trying to go over the top of the blockers. Just went a little long on her that time.
Sailed.
Yep.
So did that.
So did that one.
Point Wildcats.
You knew it was going to be a battle.
Oh, yes. At this point, no games are gimmies.
No. Not this deep in the playoffs.
No.
21-17 your score. Pankinen to serve back for the Wildcats. Set by Prajnicki. Over to Burns. Saxton to Peters. Little free ball by Saxton. Just a little short. Point Hudson. Back in for the Raiders, number 10, Hannah Kindhammer. And Ellie Burns to serve for Hudson.
Wish they'd take that Leach girl out.
Right?
Pankinen tries a back corner attack, but that goes right into the net. Point Hudson, 23-17 your score. Burns to serve again.
That one came off her wrist.
Yeah, it looked like it just shanked just a little bit.
Roll
There we
shot
go.
by
There you
Pankinen.
go.
Point Wildcats.
Subs coming in.
The J-Rock.
And I
Eddie
tell you
Nesbitt.
what,
What?
no, we're good, but I'm just.
Oh, what happened?
I know.
Don't scare me like that, Greg. Oh. Oh.
Oh, she got the corner again. Man, Addie
And I
Leach.
tell you what,
She's grinding.
She must have about 10 kills. She's doing all sorts of work. Thank God we play more than one set.
This is true. Oh, shoot. Oh,
the
good. Has that
ceiling.
play by the great play by Nezzy there to pick that up.
That's up. We're good.
All right.
God, I tell you what.
What's going on over there, Greg?
That's
We're good.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. Well, the Hudson Raiders came to play like we knew they would. I think the Cats came out a little too tight. And you can kind of see just first set, just some unforced errors by the Cats. Clean those up. Come ready to play here in this second set, and I think we're going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah.
well, Rob Westy had told me, so we got the little set, so Hudson up one, and it was caught, but we're good.
Oh.
We're good. We're going to go with, we're going to talk about some Wildcat relatives watching tonight, Brooke Dusick style. The upper right is the whole Dusick and Daggett clan. They live in River Falls, and they're at the game tonight, but Grandpa Jim and Mary Mackey live in Carroll, Iowa, and watch every single broadcast. The rest of the Mackey clan is also down in Iowa, and they obviously, Jenna, procreate down there at an astounding rate because there is that list is too big to even list or that to even say right now. But Mackey's, Dusicks, Daggett's, thanks for watching and supporting.
Many Mackeys.
Many Mackeys
Many
supporting.
Mackeys.
There's Wildcat relatives watching for the pilot, Ava Peters. Wyatt Drew and Riley Peak are watching from North Branch, Minnesota. Sister Maddie Peters is in Madison tonight.
Oh, good.
And Ella is in St. Peter. Ava's cousins, Brooklyn, Brady, and Blake, and Luke and Benji are watching in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, as are their grandparents, Gene and Candy Peters. So thanks for watching, everybody down in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Addie Nuke Nesbitt has Grandpa Doug's watching tonight from River Falls. Sister Riley Nesbitt is watching from UW La Crosse.
Oh, yeah. She's probably with Abby and Maddie.
She might be.
And Grandma Betty she's here at the game tonight because I saw her, but I'm sure she'll be watching the broadcast later. And there is, speaking of the dairies down in La Crosse, the only picture out of all of the relatives watching where each person is in the picture has an earned Wildcat volleyball nickname is right here.
Huh.
All Day Abby Derry, the Daredevil Maddie Derry, and, of course, Olivia Goose Derry.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, Deion Sanders has a favorite kid. Do you have a favorite kid out of that bunch?
I really don't.
Well, that's good. It's a good answer.
They've all got something good about them.
Sure. Maddie went to the Boundary Waters with us. She had to have made a push to the top spot there.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
But Abby, you know what?
We had a nice time. But
Abby graciously lends her grumpy look for the Mama Bear broadcast Sinbin graphic, so you got to like that.
Kind of.
Abby likes to go shining with me, so she's got that going for her.
Yeah, and Goose sends Ava texts that read, it's 128 days until the first day of RFVV volleyball practice, so you got to love that kid's intensity too.
She's into it.
Oh, yeah. It's a tough choice, no doubt about it, but picture number 2 is none other than Goose's Aunt Melissa watching from Reno, Nevada.
Hi,
and
Misa.
Grandma Kim watching from Richmond, Virginia. And Grandpa Pat and Lady Di are watching from the hard-punching city of Chicago. Is that South Side, Rob?
I think they're in the suburbs. They're not right in Chi-Town.
They're not South. They're not the hard-battling city, the South Side of Chicago.
New.
Anyway,
Close,
are
but
they
no
big
cigar.
Are they big Bears fans?
Yes.
All right. Tonight, though, we're all Wildcat fans, Rob, and we're going to get back to set number 2. Wildcats started set number 1 about as they were sputtering and about like the laptop was tonight for the broadcast here to start the night off.
Very similar.
But we are
good analogy.
Back in action.
Barely got her going, didn't we?
That's right.
But we did.
It's always a thrill.
Actually, we were plenty early as far as everybody knows, but we had a whole 30-minute pregame show ready to rock and roll, and that was all for naught. But
it is a
you know
thrill,
what? We don't
isn't
even
it?
care. We're watching the game.
No, yeah, it don't matter.
Back set to range, tipped at the net by Jankowski. That's going to be just a little deep.
Good eye.
That attack by number 10, Hannah Kendhammer, and the swing a little too hard.
Nobody tunes in till 7 anyway.
I hear you.
They don't care.
They
about all the
probably
other nonsense.
hopped on board right when the video when the artist Rob Derry's video started.
Okay.
Range to serve for the Wildcats. Summers, that's tipped though at the net. That'll be point Raider, and the referees got it correct. 1-1 your score, and Paige Presnicki to serve for Hudson.
Now, how do we know the Presnickis?
Ava has played club with Paige in the past, and
so has Maddie Range.
Yep, and so has Maddie Range.
Most of these girls on both teams know each other very well. As we stated in the pregame too, a little bit. That was a nice heads-up play,
Yep.
crafty play,
filthy,
by Ellie Burns. 24 of the girls on counting both teams, so 15 on Hudson and 9 on River Falls, all play Club Kokoro in. They have a facility in Lake Elmo, Minnesota, and also one in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Oh, the back row dig kill.
The overkill.
Who got that? Who got that
Maddie.
overkill?
I think it was Maddie Range.
Maddie Range's overkill gets the kill, and Brink ties up the score at 2 apiece. Double deuce on the board.
Whatever works.
Hey, yeah, we'll take it.
Goose Derry to serve for the Wildcats.
Oh, that was nasty.
And that was a filthy knuckleball.
That thing took a right turn.
It did.
By the hands of number 8, libero Goose Derry. That thing was like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball, Rob.
Better check her for some sauce on her hand.
A little spider
pine
tap.
tar. Little pine tar.
Derry tries that right side again. Little back row attack by Presnicki. Set by Derry. Roll shot by Pankinen. Set by Burns over on the outside to Summers.
Oh, big block.
Big
Yeah,
block
there
at the
we
net
go.
by Dusick and Bishop. And the deuce is loose. I think she got most of that one. 4-2 your score. Wildcats on top.
Still looking a little discombobulated, a little riled up. Gotta clean it up, girls. Let's go.
Derry to serve once again for your Wildcats.
Another nasty serve, but
Nice play by
yeah.
Presnicki to knock it over. Set by Peters. Back set.
tight. Okay.
Oh, good up.
Nice defense by Dusick. Peters
Oh,
to
yes.
Pankinen. And the
Nice
boom
shot.
gets a little boof in the back right corner.
Like it.
That was tight.
That was tight.
5-2 your score. Goose Derry dropping dimes back on the service line for the Wildcats.
Another nice serve.
Set by Presnicki. Burns a little high, a little deep. And the Wildcats coming out to a big-time set number 2. They needed it, and Coach Brittany Young-Sanchez calls a timeout. Let's dive in, Rob.
We're in.
Very different energy. I feel like the pursuit and the desire to do well is still there, but now we're putting something upstairs with it, okay? Our 2-zone 3 ball is not on the net. Like, that's a good example. We've done it. You did it once. I think you did it once. Where you're trying to get it, like, so perfect that we're making mistakes. It's 8 feet off the net. It's on that half the court. We're catching it in transition, okay? Just one example of trying to be so perfect that we're failing ourselves. I like the zone we're in right now. Who's my front row? If you get stuck with the middle, especially the Banjana, I'm okay with that. So if you're one-on-one like you are, you just wrap your hands around the ball. Let's go.
Cats.
Cats.
All right, if you're just joining us, the Hudson Raider won set number 1. I believe it was 25-18, I think. I'm going off of memory.
I think you're right.
I think that sounds correct.
Wildcats staked out to a 6-2 lead here in set number 2. And Olivia Goose Derry serving for the Wildcats. That's another ace.
Nice.
Tried to ice her, but it didn't work.
That's right. You don't ice the goose, Rob.
No, absolutely not.
She slides right on through that. 7-2 your score. Derry to serve once again. Set by Burns to Jankowski in the middle.
Got her.
And Jana Jankowski hits a bomb.
That was a bomb.
Goose got hands on it, but not correctly.
That attack and kill by Jankowski had some mustard on it, Robbie.
And relish.
Peters to set.
Oh.
Dusik almost gets the sideline, just out of bounds. Point Hudson.
That was close. I had a girl's head in my way. I couldn't see.
And Riley Summers, the Hudson senior, to serve.
Oh, that was deep.
Range plays that one. You got to go after it in
Nice.
the playoffs. And Pankinen gets the swing and the kill, hits the hardwood. Wildcats back with the serve up 8-4.
You do got to go get it. Who cares? Play it.
Especially when you got outside hitters like the boom Amelie Pankinen on your squad.
Absolutely, Greg.
Savannah
wow.
Saxton,
Ooh, that was
nice
dirty.
serve. Nice set by Burns. Jankowski with the attack. Wildcats, nice defense at the net there by Peters.
Ouch.
Jankowski hits one a little high, a little wide. Point Wildcats. 9-4 your score, and the Slayer, Savannah Saxton, to serve for the Wildcats. Rob, what's your favorite jersey over there for the Wildcat student section?
Oh man, I don't know. Let me have a look. I'm trying to concentrate. Oh,
A little deep.
Woo, that was
Point Wildcats. That was close.
Yeah.
Good eyes though.
good eyes by the Goose and
I
Pankinen.
wasn't sure what they were going to call there.
Saxton to serve once again. 10-4 your score. Wildcats roles have reversed here in sets 1 and 2. Wildcats stake to a little bit of a lead. And
Another deep
Burns
ball.
sets to Jankowski. That one is a little deep again. And Wildcats up 11-4. The Slayer, Savannah Saxton, to serve once again for your Wildcat. Well, Rob, I talked to, as that serve goes into the net for Saxton, I talked to athletic director Dave Krell when I was walking in.
Yeah.
He was fired up. He was ready to go.
He never seems fired up to me.
He was pretty excited.
Pretty level guy.
He was level-headed, but he was still fired up. There's a
Oh.
back dump by Peters.
Oh, wild.
Almost
Got
works
it.
to
No.
perfection.
And it is going to work.
It does work. Peters with a crafty back dump from the setter's position.
thought
Wildcats up 12-5. Go ahead,
I
Rob.
thought Jankowski was going to make that work.
The boom, Amelie Pankinen to serve for River Falls.
Oh.
Just a bit deep. Well, I think there's a lot of adrenaline flowing through the veins of both Raider and Wildcat tonight.
The whole gym.
It is electric in here. Fun high school match. The side that we're on is jam-packed full. The students are rocking the other side.
Good
And
job, Brooklyn. Woo, that was nice.
Wildcat attack by checkmate Brooklyn Bishop.
So much adrenaline running through here. My hair's growing back, I think. Does that make hair grow?
It
No,
can-
that's
Probably.
testosterone. My bad.
yeah.
Sorry. I got confused.
J-Rock, Hannah Jiraki, has her left ankle taped up. She has an ankle brace on, and she is – that's gritty, Rob. That's a gritty performance.
Oh, no doubt.
By J-Rock.
For sure.
Set by Peters. Over to Range.
Ooh.
Maddie Range
Splash!
hits the hardwood, and the Wildcats are up by 8, 14-6 here in set number 2. What changed for the Cats in set number 2, Jenna?
I think they're just kind of playing within themselves now, right? They're just playing their game, and they've loosened up a little bit.
They're young. They've got to settle in.
They do.
Probably revved up.
Free ball by Burns.
Is it?
Set by Peters. Back to Range. Range.
Oh, good up.
Oh, nice.
Nuke Nesbitt with the pass. Peters with the set. And Range gets the kill off the outstretched hands of number 10, Hannah Kindhammer. And the Wildcats.
The effort out of the Hudson Raider tonight is impressive.
It is impressive. I remember that from the first game. There was some volleys that went. It was just scrappy.
Yeah, they don't fool around.
We're going to
No.
call a. Well, let's listen to dive in and listen to Coach Kaylee, and then I got something for us right after that.
Oh, good.
I feel like we have really good communication right now, just from where I'm sitting. I did tell taught me that if they said Addie on the outside, just take off for that corner, which is going to leave you or Hannah back here, basically with everything, okay? So anything in this deep corner is yours. Normally I say don't run toward the corner. Now you're going to have to, okay? You also are going to have to not jump up, but you have to talk to her. She's got to know you're there. 5 or an L. L. 1. And you'll have that back dump in transition, not right away, okay? Let's go. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat relatives watching for Charlie Cat Hot Chicken. Charlie Sigelski in the upper right is Charlie's boyfriend, Josh Jenkins. And I would like to think Josh would be here tonight, but maybe he has a big test tomorrow and he's multitasking, taking in some calculus and Wildcat volleyball.
Speaking of the Sigelskis, Goose had him pegged as the best pasta party of the year.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
like
heard
it.
there was a speech that was pretty
No,
amazing.
she was talking the food was the best, she said. No offense to any of the other
No,
parents.
both and I think it was a really nicely done pasta party.
Well, good.
Set by Jiraki over to Range.
Oh,
Range tries
got
for
it.
the campfire kill, almost gets it.
Scrappy
Diving
Raider.
effort by number 6 from Hudson, and
Tight.
Get up.
Okay. No. Okay.
Oh,
Peters
big
with
up!
a diving save. Free ball by Pankinen.
Speaking of
she
scrappy.
hustles back to her position.
Get up, girls. Oh,
And
almost.
there's number 5, Addie Leach, once again like a trip hammer from the outside. Leach comes up with the point. 15-7, Raiders in the lead.
Now she's back to serve.
Goose Dairy back in the game for the Wildcats, and Leach to serve for the Raiders. Yeah, the Christensen and Vanderveen families from Lakeville, Minnesota are watching Charlie Cat Hot Chicken tonight, along with Grandpa and Grandma Vanderveen, watching from Faribault, Minnesota.
Oh, good try. Oh.
Free ball by Burns is not quite going to get there.
That's a lot of family. Would everybody chip in like $1 or something?
Everybody chipped in. Everybody
I
chipped
think
in.
it was like a quarter.
I mean, just rattling them off.
Chipped in. There's strength in numbers, Brother Rob. Ava Peters to serve for the Wildcats.
Oh.
That's a heck of a serve right over the net. Big time swing by number 10, Hannah Kenthammer. Range hits a beauty of her own.
Oh, they got us in the net.
They're going to call that in. The Wildcats are in the net. Point Raider. 16-8 your score. And somebody from Hudson text Jamie Jankowski and tell him to come up here and tell me who number 6 is. She's not in the program.
It is a Lockhart. I heard her.
Okay.
It's Lockhart. I remember her name being introduced in the lineup.
Well, and there's 2 of them.
Oh, there's more than one Lockhart.
There must be.
There's Chloe and Ellie. Point Raider. Well, Ellie Lockhart, let's see here. Yeah, it's got to be Chloe. Or yeah.
Let's call her Chloe Lockhart.
Yeah, it's Chloe Lockhart. That's who it is. It's Chloe Lockhart. Well, speaking of Chloe Lockhart, she's on a run, and she's got the Raider back within 6 after being down as much as 9 here in set number 2.
She looks young.
She does.
Chloe Lockhart is a junior, a 5'6" junior libero. Peters back
nice
set
set.
to Range. Nice set by Peters. Nice swing by Range. Big block
big
at the
up,
net
big
by
up.
Nesbitt. Peters saves it.
Perfect.
Range.
Oh! Go! Heck of a play. Shoot.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mama Bear broadcast, courtesy of Jenna Peters. And we're going to dive in and see what Sarah has to say.
You realized you were in control, and you said to yourself, "Oh, wait a minute, we shouldn't be in control." Calm down. You were there for that coverage. You just panicked.
Yeah.
You don't have your feet set. You're hip thrusting and serve receive, right? We had a great play by the 2 of you, and then you panicked and fisted it out of bounds. That's 4 mental mistakes in a row. And we've talked about that a lot this year. Like, you're going to give up a point. You can't give up a run, okay, which is what we just did, okay? So you got to stop the bleeding right now, right? Regroup, and then we can put some pressure. Mental mistakes. It's coming from a good place. It's coming from the desire to want to do something amazing. We don't have to. We have to be calm, cool, and clean. Okay? Let's go!
All right, the Tasmanian Devil, Abby Gilbertson, has Grandma and Papa Danielson from Hudson watching. Uncle Dan and Aunt Stacy are tuning in from Clayton Bear Country. And Aunt Debbie from Colorado is on a Rocky Mountain High, Rob, watching the Cats tonight. Thanks for joining in, Legion of Loyal listeners, and sponsoring tonight's WIAA section semifinal playoff game tonight here in Menominee, Wisconsin. Peters to range. That is a bomb. Great defense by
Good
Ellie
pickup.
Burns.
Out.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Nice
that
eye.
Yep.
And Ken Hammer sends one a little long, 17-11 your score.
That's how you want to come out of a timeout, just like that.
Yeah, great timeout for Coach Kaylee Marvelous. Maddie Range to serve for River Falls. Burns the set. Over to Summers. Big block at the net by Dusick and Nesbitt. Pankinen with a little roll shot. Tried for the campfire kill. Jankowski, huge swing. And an even bigger swing. It's summertime. Riley Summers for the Hudson Raiders.
Bombs away.
Bombs away for the 5'10 senior.
Another shoe tie. Let's double knot that thing, ladies.
Those peach-colored shoes are coming untied tonight.
Somebody must have greased her laces
Summers,
a little
hey,
bit.
Rob Summers not only getting big-time kills, she ties the laces.
She does it all.
Prasnicki
Nice.
to serve. Nice pass by Range.
Oh,
Amelie, the boom gets the bomb. And the Wildcats are back in the point column. 18-12 your score. Perfect set, Brother Rob, by the pilot, Ava Peters, on that one.
Beautiful.
Amelie got a hold of that one. That was sweet.
Goose Derry back to serve for River Falls. She and her Wildcats are up 18-12 here in set number 2. Hudson got the first set. That's a
good up.
big-time swing by Jankowski and an even better defensive play by Goose Derry. Set by Peters. Over to Pankinen. Great block by Jankowski, but it's out of bounds. It'll be point Wildcats.
I think Goose kept from touching it, too.
Yeah.
Pull the hands back like this.
Hands quick as a cat, and
That's
I'll say
right.
a Wildcat. Honestly, I don't know how she did that. It was coming right at her, and she just pulled off.
She is quick.
Quick twitch.
Quick twitch, Ashley. Goose Derry. Goose Derry with another serve, another ace. That's got to be Goose Derry's. I do not have the stats in front of me, but has to be ace number 4.
Yeah, she's got a few.
I think she's bleeding.
I think that kid takes that as a badge of honor.
She likes that.
Set by Burns, little bump set. Summers hits one high and deep, point Wildcats. Boy, I tell you what, Rob, the Wildcats came out in fine fashion. They were up 5, but had been up by as much as, I believe, 8 or 9. Kaylee calls a timeout, and the Wildcats responded in a big way.
Oh, good hustle.
Free ball there by Burns. Nice pass by Range. Nice back set by Peters.
Yes!
And the deuce is loose. Brooke Dusick with the kill. Wildcats up 10, 22-12. Derry to serve once again for your Wildcats. Another gorgeous serve right over the net. Jankowski
Out.
back corner kill attempt just wide. That one missed by about 6 inches. Point Wildcats. Wildcats got the reins off here in set number 2. Unlock that door.
Trouble.
Get up, get up, get up.
Nice one-headed set there
Yeah,
by
that
number
was.
7, Presnicki.
And that.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, it was out on the outside. Was it outside
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
pin?
outside of the
Oh.
pin. Outside of the pin on the left side. Point Wildcats.
Can't see that from this angle.
Tough angle. The up ref was all over it.
We are not in
I
a
think his
position to make
name's
that
Doug,
call.
isn't it, Rob?
Sure.
I think. Yeah, he's one of the top refs in the state.
Oh,
That
that would have been cold if that would have dropped
That was
on
really
that line.
that was really close.
Goose Derry going for her 5th service ace here in just 2 sets.
Lines judge thought about it. She's like, no, it wasn't it.
Peters, little backhanded set
Oh,
to Ness
yeah!
to Brooklyn Bishop. Checkmate on set number 2. Wildcats win 25-13. Great heads-up play by the pilot and a great kill and attack by Brooklyn Bishop.
I didn't want to jinx her there, but Goose is on a nice little run.
Yeah, I didn't want to jinx it at all. I'm going to change this little set thing. We're going to get
Go from
underway.
18 to 24. That dang court, Mike. Stop it.
Whoop, I wonder how that happened. We're going to go back in there. So Westy told me how to this.
What?
Here's what was causing some problems in the first thing. And I wanted to keep it base offense, but Westy trusted us. All right. I don't know why it does that, but I'd say this is. Hold on.
Rob and I are just here for the ride. We're not sure
Well,
what's happening.
What's
right
going
now.
on here? Well,
So Westy wanted me to put the sets in here because he was complaining because he didn't know who was winning the sets.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
who we should thank is First National Bank.
Yeah.
I don't think we did
We-
last game.
Oh,
let's
we
do it.
absolutely should.
Thank you, First National Bank, for all you do.
Absolutely.
Let's run it. We're not going to worry about that.
It's
Yeah.
1-1 for
Yeah.
the fans out there.
Yeah,
1-1.
we're going into the third set.
All
It's
right.
tied up at 1.
Let's do this here. All right. What's up, Braden? Braden, I got a quick favor. I'm going to read this here, but while I'm doing it, fix this set score to go down here, and I'll read this right here.
The kids in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
I like it.
One more. We already read Abby's. All right.
He's the
So
best
we're
in the
gonna do
business.
the Nodak Flicker, Allie Larson, cheering on the Wildcats. Cheering on Allie is from Bismarck, North Dakota, is Grandma and Grandpa Myers. And in River Falls is Grandma and Grandpa Ames. The Flicker wants us to give a shout-out to her brother Ty and his girlfriend Maddie watching from the University of St. Thomas. Don't worry about it, Braden. And there's checkmate Brooklyn Bishop, the Wildcat relatives watching her. Brooklyn went with some friends that are like family. And a couple, she has friends Carter Olson and his mom Carrie watching tonight, along with superfan Jana and Randy Fireeisen and their son JP. The last picture on the bottom left was a little controversy in the Bishop household, Rob. Grandma Lori, look at this one. Grandma Lori sent a picture of her and Uncle Donald Driver. And
Donald Driver?
Yep, so Grandma Lori, that's
It
Brooke-
is Double D.
Yep, and that she left the Grandpa Peanut. She left him out of the picture because she wanted her and Donald Driver to be in there.
I can't blame her.
Yeah. Well, so then Grandpa Peanut sent his own picture to me
Oh,
and
excellent,
said, "You know
Grandpa
what?
Peanut.
I'm Grandpa Peanut from Gilman, Wisconsin, and I cropped Grandma Lori out of this picture."
Wow.
You go,
Yeah.
Gramps.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. Well played, Grandpa.
Ooh, we got the J-Rock going to take
Yeah.
things from the start here for the Cats.
Huh.
We'll
Interesting.
try it one more time here, see if I can get it. Braden.
He's yelling at you again, kid.
I'm just trying to get that to move down in that box. Do you know how to do that?
Does he know how to do it? He'll have that computer on turbo by the time he's done.
The Godfather was trying to, you know what? The Godfather likes to go with Coach Sarah Cayley. How, she's one of her mantras is if you don't fail and you can't grow and get better as a broadcaster.
He sets the bar high.
He does
Greg.
set it high.
You know that.
And you know who sets it almost even higher is Braden Engstrom that just came up here. He's a fan. He just came up here and helped us out.
Took him about 2 seconds.
Peters to set.
Oh.
Range
Oh, good try.
with a swing and a kill, but blocked at the net by number 4, Emily McCarthy, and number 10, Hannah Kindhammer.
Big old block.
Point Raider.
Very effective. A couple tall girls, long arms, get up there and do work.
Chloe Lockhart to serve for the Hudson Raiders. Nice pass by Pankinen. Set by Peters. Range with a big swing, and
nice.
she's going to get the kill.
That was marvelous, I might say.
That's a nice spot.
Marvelous Maddie Range. Back in the game for River Falls, number 2, the Deuce, Brooke Dusick. Ava Peters to serve for your Wildcats. Set by Burns. Back set over to number 10, Hannah Kindhammer. Kindhammer drops the hammer. Point Raider.
That one went the wrong direction.
It did.
Now serving for Hudson, number 7, Paige Prasnicki. Good to see you tonight, Braden. Thanks for coming over. Oh, Prasnicki with an ace. Little knuckleball action, goes left to the Goose.
Couldn't reach it.
That thing took a hard, that was more of a slider. That thing took a hard left-hand turn. Prasnicki once again, received by Range. Peters with a little bump set. That's a good set.
Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh, big block.
There's a big block
Deuce.
at the net by the Deuce, Brooke Dusick.
Nesby was up there, too.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nuke Nesbitt, and we'll give the block assist to Dusick and Nesbitt. 3-2 your score, and marvelous Maddie Range to serve for the Cats. Set by Burns.
Oh.
Big swing by Jana Jankowski in the middle, and Jankowski's attack hits the hardwood. Point Raider.
Cat saw that one coming, just couldn't quite.
Well hit ball.
Yeah, very well. She's solid. Jana is a great middle.
Headed to Lehigh.
Yep.
Boy, this thing has just been going back and forth.
It sure has.
Hudson won set one, I believe, 25-18. Wildcats were all over them on set number 2. I think it was 25-13. And
Nothing's easy.
Hudson coming out in set 3,
Pick up
ready
by
to
the Goose.
roll. Back set by Peters over to Dusick.
What?
Yeah, they're in
And
the
Raiders were in the net.
Oh, good.
And Wildcats will get the point.
I like it when they do that.
Brooklyn Bishop
Me
back
too,
in
Rob.
for the Wildcats. And tonight's champion spark plug player of the game right now so far, Goose Derry. She's been a stud from behind the line serving.
Oh, jeez, Greg.
There's a swing by block at the net by Peters. Burns with a big swing, blocked by
Yes.
Pankinen and Bishop, and Wildcats will get the point. 5-4
Speaking of the
score.
Jinx, I know you're not a Packer fan, but were you watching their game on Sunday?
I was.
Did you hear him put the Jinx on the kicker on that first kick that he missed?
I did.
Hard.
I did. I did.
Hasn't missed a kick all year. Didn't miss any in the warm-ups. It was hitting everything. I'm like, oh, man. Boom. What's
They
he
did
do?
that
He
to
missed
Gary
it.
Anderson, too, in 1998 for the
Oh, they
Vikings.
did.
I was like,
Peters tries to little George Gervin finger roll.
it's like they were trying to. I'm like, come on, guys. Man.
Peters tried a George Gervin finger roll action over the net,
Didn't get it? What happened?
like her sister Elvis on the basketball court, laying it up at their hoop. And that's a big-time serve
Yeah,
by
that was a great
Jankowski.
serve.
The Jankowski ace puts the Raiders up 7-4. And the junior middle blocker is back at the service line once again for Hudson. Peters with a set, a little deep over to Pankin, and she gets the free ball, though.
Again.
Oh!
And a free ball kill for the Wildcats.
We'll take it.
The boom with a little boof.
That's so
for the
hard
kill.
to get the ball back over the net like that from that angle.
I tell you
I
what.
That's
know. I
ridiculous.
think they just weren't expecting, and I don't know.
She's done that twice
Yeah.
tonight.
Hey, man, if it works.
Yeah.
The Slayers, Savannah
Keep running that.
Saxton to serve.
Keep running that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Saxton with a nice serve. Burns over to Leach.
Nice pick up by Range.
Range to Peters to Pankinen, blocked at the net by McCarthy and Burns. Pankinen tries to hit it over this time.
Oh.
And
She loves to get us
Ellie
in that back
Burns. crafty play by the junior setter, number 1, Ellie Burns.
corner. That was crafty.
8-5 your score. Burns back to serve in her peach-colored high tops.
Love them.
Set by Peters, gets her shoulder square. Little block tip at the net by Kindhammer there. Leach on
Nice
the left
block.
side, blocked by Peters and Bishop.
Okay.
Burns tries it again.
Uh-oh.
Just
Overpass.
made-
Oh, excuse
mayhem.
me, that was Kindhammer. Peters back to the boom. Amelie Pankin, another block at the net by McCarthy
Oh.
and Kindhammer. Nice diving defense by Burns there. Heck of a volley here by both teams.
Oh, shoot.
And Pankinen hits that one just a little high up on the fingertips. Out of bounds, point Raider.
Good rally there by both teams.
Yeah, that was a dandy.
Wildcats a little bit out of system, but
Yeah,
a nice back
Slayer!
row attack and kill by the Slayers, Savannah Saxton.
She was wicked with that one. That was nice.
It was, wasn't it?
Now serving for River Falls, number 3, the boom, Amelie Pankinen. Set by Burns. Over to Leach. Nice tip at the net by Bishop and Peters. Range with a big
Ow.
swing, and that'll be out of bounds. Point Wildcats.
Yeah, that works.
Well, Rob, what about Grandpa Peanut, Brooklyn Bishop's grandfather?
Cutting Grandma out of the picture?
Well, Grandma Lori cut him out first and sent Donald Driver in instead of Grandpa Peanut.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a big block at speaking of Grandpa Peanut, your granddaughter, Brooklyn Bishop, had one heck of a ball game on Saturday night, and she is backing it up again tonight. 9-8 your score. Pankinen to serve.
This one's a slobber knocker.
I love
Leach
that
with
word.
a big free ball by Derry here. Coming
Good
up.
talk by the Cats. Good talk by the Cats.
Lockhart to Burns. Outside to number 10, Hannah Kindhammer. And the 5'10 junior rips one down the line right in the middle.
She's got herself a hammer.
She does.
And the Raiders take a 10-8 lead, and the Raider student section yelling, drop the hammer, and Hannah Kindhammer did just that.
Well, that's kind of an easy one, isn't it, with the nicknames?
Oh, it's low-hanging fruit.
Oh, shoot. Good try.
Checkmate, Brooklyn Bishop sent one high and wide.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I know what it is. I'm not, tell him I'll do it. Get Braden will fix it.
Might as well just put the kid on the computer.
The Godfather has a type A personality, but you know what? He's the boss, and we do not want a horse head in our bed at night.
No.
That's a big-time swing by Riley Summers.
If the Godfather wants it done, it
Point.
gets done.
Yep, Coach Kaylee's going to take a timeout here.
Let's dive in and see what Coach Kaylee has to say.
I feel like we're making better reads. We're late to react, though. Like, you were in the right spot, but as the ball came, you, swung your platform instead of locking it out and redirecting. It happened to you at the very, very beginning of the set, I think, on defense, too. So we're where we need to be. Now we've got to do that little thing that finishes it. Great blocking move out here. You were lined up right. You just floated off the net instead of staying square, right? Those tiny little things at this point. At the beginning of the match, they were big things. We weren't where we needed to be, right? Now we're where we need to be, and we've got to finish the motion. Blockers, you stay square, you stay firm, you shut the hitter down, right? Defenders, you get there, serve receive too. Redirect your platform and lock it.
We got to up Braden's salary a little bit.
Make a big
Yeah, we do.
And this is a totally different game. I feel like you've withstood the best of what they have to give. Okay, you've kind of weathered the storm. Now you got to push back. Let's go right now.
Well, the Boom Amelie Pankinen has Uncle Kent and Aunt Cindy from Carlstead, Minnesota watching tonight, along with Aunt Sessa from Apple Valley. Pat, Grethy, and Leah are best friends of the Pankinens, and they are watching from Roseville, Minnesota. Thanks for watching the broadcast and cheering on your Wildcats here in the WIAA section semifinal.
Wiggle.
Oh, that was nasty.
Number 5, Addie Leach gets the wiggle and the point for the Raiders. 13-8 your score. Hudson on top. Peters over to range.
They're on it. Oh,
out.
Ellie Burns' attack is just a bit outside. Point Wildcats.
they got a little twisted up over there, and that one got away from them.
J-Rock.
Now in the game for River Falls, number 7, J-Rock, Hannah Jaraki. For those fans that have been watching the broadcast all season long, you know, but if you're just joining us tonight, J-Rock had a
nice.
rough
Great
ankle
play,
injury on Thursday night. She's been hobbled. She's gritting it out and coming in to serve to help out the Cats. There's a back right corner kill by number 10, Hannah Kindhammer. And the Raiders are up 14-9. And Goose Derry back in for the Wildcats. Chloe Lockhart to serve for Hudson. Pankinen to Peters, over to Range. And marvelous Maddie Range gets a big-time kill off the hands of Jana Jankowski. Point Wildcats.
I like those jerseys this year. Are those kind of retro or no? I don't.
Our jerseys? I know. These are my favorites.
Well, my favorite one of all time is our libero Goose Derry wearing sleeveless shirts. The sleeveless
Oh, the sleeveless ones
is
are cool, too.
intimidating. They're intimidating. Peters sets from her
shit.
knees.
Oh, good. Oh. Good job, Brooke.
Brooke Dusick. The deuce is loose.
That a girl, Deuce.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mama Bear broadcast
Iowa
is in
dollar.
full effect tonight.
Wow.
Set by Burns.
Oh.
Jankowski.
Oh, great pickup, Goose.
Unbelievable defensive effort by Goose Derry, but I think they're going to get a lift. I don't know what else you could have done with that.
I thought you couldn't.
That
get
was
a-
Yeah, I didn't think you could off the first ball.
No, it's a lift.
Yeah, no, but off the first, did they call it off the second one?
Not a double, a lift.
No, I realize that, but
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I didn't think you could call that on the libero.
Well, you thought wrong.
I guess.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Peters to set. Brooke Dusick with another big swing.
Apparently, we don't know what we're talking about.
Well,
No surprise.
I
there.
never do. I never do. Brooke Dusick with a big-time roll shot, and Ellie Burns with a back dump and a beauty. Point Hudson. Whoops, excuse me, let me update that. 16-11 your score. That score is correct. And Paige Prasnicki to serve for Hudson. Range to Peters. Back to Range. And Range gets the campfire kill off a tip. Point Wildcats, they're back within 4.
Found my favorite jersey. There's a Walter Payton over there.
Ooh.
Oh, he was
Fourth row.
Walter
We used to do
Payton.
Walter Payton jumping over the couch for the touchdown all the time in the living room when we were little kids.
Who didn't?
Burns to
Oh.
Jankowski. Huge
Oh,
block
not
at
away.
the net by
Nezzy.
I
Nesbitt.
don't think that went over, but whatever. Okay.
Peters tries a little crafty maneuver of her own.
That one went
Block
over.
at the net by Nesbitt and Pankinen.
That one
Another
went over.
block at the net by Dusick and Nesbitt. Nesbitt's all over the net.
Yes.
And the boom! Amelie Pankinen gets the kill.
Oh, wait, Nezzy!
But that point goes to Nuke Nesbitt.
Woo!
Defensive block after block after block on that play
Finished
by the
with-
6'1 sophomore.
Finished with a pile up in the backcourt over on the Hudson side. Looked like a car accident.
Range to serve. There's a set by Burns.
Oh.
A little Nesbitt again at the net for the Wildcats. Prasnicki. Peters to set. Pankinen, little crafty roll shot.
Ooh.
Summers.
Oh, good up.
Somebody was in the net, but maybe that was the ball. Pankinen's attack defended well. Pankinen to Peters. Back set to the Dusick. And
Oh,
I tell
yeah.
you what, ladies and gentlemen, the deuce is loose tonight, and that freshman is showing out here in the section semifinals for Coach Kaylee and her Wildcats.
It has
She's
been
having a good game.
It's been so fun to watch her this year and just how much she has grown. She's such a good athlete, but I think more than anything, I mean, she's been able to kill the ball, but her ability to block at the net has been outstanding.
Peters with the block on Jankowski
Give
at
her
the
another
net.
one.
The Deuce with another attack. Block at the
Nesby!
net by Nesbitt. That kid is all over it tonight.
Oh, Maddie, that
What
girl.
defense by Maddie Range.
Oh, yeah!
And the Deuce
Wow!
is loose. And that Wildcat point made possible by the 6th rotation superstar, marvelous Maddie Range.
Goose with the big. I didn't notice till I was making the video. Goose has some good sellies. I never really noticed watching. Just another dandy. Super high scissor kick.
And the Hudson Raiders take a timeout. They're still up 16-15. Let's dive in, Rob.
Well, that's a first. I'm yelling at a parent in the stands in the middle of a rally.
Who did that?
He yelled, she's back row, and he yelled, she didn't jump. That was a really smart heads-up play by you, because not only did you not jump, but you stayed below the plane of the net, so she pumped it into you, right? It's very, very smooth. Like I said to Amelie when she came to the front row, I don't just need you to be a hitter, I need you to be a blocker, an off blocker. We have so many tasks that you have to do in all of your jobs, and you can't take a break on all of them, okay? You've got to mentally and physically give everything you have to your team right now. And I love the energy. Keep it up.
I got a text, Gregory. I don't know if he's going to listen and hear me, but I got a text from the Michelle Byer. Brian is watching from Anderson Cove. Thank you for joining us,
that's
Brian Byer.
By
Byers.
Walker, Minnesota.
It's up north.
Hey, Rob, if you wanna catch fish, and I know you know how to fish,
Yeah.
but Brian Byer, that guy,
Oh.
anytime you want to catch fish, get in his boat, because
He knows
will.
what's up.
He's a sportsman.
He knows how to fish. He knows how to angle. He's an angler.
An angler.
Well, if the Wildcats have been playing defense at the net about as good as Brian Byer fishes for walleye. They don't on that one, though, and the Raiders take a 2-point lead up 17-16. Well, I tell you what, Rob. Addie Nuke Nesbitt has been playing one heck of a ball game herself. Amelie Pankinen with a big-time boom.
Oh, yeah.
The boom hits the bomb, and the Wildcats get the point. 17-16 your score. And Goose Derry back to serve for River Falls. Derry, a little knuckleball wiggle, and you can count that one.
Woo! Dirty ugly. I love it.
I tell you what.
That was a thick wiggle. Like,
The Goose Derry, Olivia Derry, could be bucking for some all-time WIAA aces in one match.
Another nasty.
There's another ace by the Goose Derry.
She had the run in place that time. I
And
like
Rob,
it.
you know what? Hey, that girl came to play tonight.
the running man.
She's
told
a
you she
gamer.
was. I told you. What did I say? Well,
Yeah.
you can't say that.
That girl came to play tonight. 18-17 your score.
Another nasty serve. Great serve.
Jankowski with a big time
Yeah, no kidding.
free ball roll shot there. Pankinen,
Oh,
big block at the net by Jankowski and Burns. Point Raider, that ties it up at 18 apiece. And good thing for the Wildcats, Jankowski now on the back row serving for the Wildcats. And it's not that she's not a good server. She can serve, but she's not on the front row anymore.
Thank God.
Brooke Dusick with the swing. Burns with a little free ball roll shot for Hudson. Back set by Peters. Nice play at the net by number 5, Addie
though.
Leach.
Got into the net. I think. Yeah.
19-18 your score.
Oh, yeah, they're in the net.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Wildcats get the point. There's a turn of event.
Did I say slobber knocker yet?
You
You did, and it is. And the Slayer is Savannah Saxton to serve for River Falls. Set by Prasnicki. Burns with a big swing, and that kill hits the hardwood in the back right corner. And Ellie Burns ties up this ball game at 19 apiece.
That was a bomb.
That was a bomb.
Burns to head to the back line to serve for Hudson. Nice pass by Range. Peters goes up strong, but number 4, Emily McCarthy, even stronger at the net. McCarthy gets the kill for the Raiders, and they take a 20-19 lead. Burns to serve again.
Deep.
That one is deep.
Just barely.
Woo!
Barely.
Good eye by the Cats.
The bottom dropped out right after it got across the back line.
Yeah, I set out and then I was watching like, oh, maybe it. Okay, it is.
I know those sometimes drop like crazy.
The boom, Amelie Pankinen to serve for River Falls. Set by Burns. Oh, she tried a little back dump.
Range with a hook shot.
Lockhart to set. Peters to Range. Campfire
Yes.
kill tipped at the net by McCarthy, but Wildcats and Range get the kill. Boy, Jenna Maddie Range has been one heck of a 6 rotation player, and describe that to the fans what that is.
Yeah, Maddie Range, that means she plays every position all the way around, and so she has been just one of the most solid passers for the Cats. Oh, and a big block by Peters.
The Pilot at the net with the big block, and the Wildcats take a 2-point lead.
But yeah, I can't say enough about Maddie Range and her leadership and just ability to just make something out of nothing almost all the way around the court. She's done a great
Defense,
job.
passing, attacking,
Yep.
she does it all. Burns with a little bump set
tight.
into the net, and Peters goes up high, and she went up too far over the net.
They called her over? Dang.
She didn't hit. That was the correct call. We're sitting right on the line.
Sarah's laughing at her. Ava was all jacked, and Coach Kaylee's kind of laughing like, oh, come on.
The hands can't come over the net onto the Raider side, and they did. But Peters was
did.
way up in the air on that one.
She was pretty jacked to get a hold of that one.
The stuff on him.
Saxton to Peters to Range.
Oh,
Back
nice
corner
shot.
kill, and it's a beauty.
Marvelous.
Marvin Range with the back corner kill. Wildcats take a 23-21 lead, and that's a huge point, Rob Derry.
Big.
He's not the best color man in the business for nothing.
Let's dive in.
You know what I say to that? Don't ever rise ball never lies. I would say stay aggressive, okay? I'm not going to get upset about somebody that goes up and makes an aggressive play on an overpass. So don't lay off and keep the pressure on. Who's my server here right now? Hannah is. I think this is a rotation where we're going to go 1 or 5, whichever one you feel most confident in. Pick up your hitters, okay? I do not want that ball getting past our block without 2 bodies in front of everybody, okay? Defense, be stocked on contact, ready to run it down. Let's go.
All right. Wildcat relatives watching the acrobat Adia Johnson, Grandpa Tim, Aunt Michelle, Uncle Jesse, and Rob. He must have moved up here from Hazard County.
Oh.
Uncle Jesse. And cousins Mila, Molly, and Hudson. They're all watching from Spring Valley, Wisconsin. And thanks for watching the acrobat Adia Johnson. There's Hannah Jaraki to serve for the Wildcats. Big swing from number 4, Emily McCarthy. McCarthy gets the kill and brings the Raiders back within 1. This is a barn burner of a volleyball match here tonight, Brother Rob.
Nothing's coming easy.
Number 6, Chloe Lockhart to serve for Hudson. Goose Derry, great
Nice
pass.
pass.
Peters to range. Overpass in the back by
Good talk
Leach.
by the Cats.
Peters once again to range. Leach again. Peters with the block at the net.
A little more careful that time.
She was.
Peters to set. Range again.
Nice
And
placement.
marvelous Maddie Range gets the campfire kill.
Yeah, I could see the wheels turning on Ava. She's like, oh, I don't want to.
I know. Is she going to back dump it there? Was that your? I thought the same thing.
Well,
I'm like,
director extraordinaire for girls basketball for the Wildcats, Justin Wilson, likes, what does he call her? Go-Go Gadget Arms? No, that's Ella.
that's Ella.
But her
Same
sister
difference.
got some of the same genes, I guess.
Oh,
There's a huge block
Oh
at the
no,
net.
no, that went
Oh, it
landed
did,
on
okay.
our side. Yep,
oh, bummer.
that was a
Well, I
big,
tell you
big
what,
kill by Jana.
Jana Jankowski had some exit velocity on that swing.
She did. I know it's so hard to tell sometimes. Where it
Nuke
like-
Nesbitt's about as strong as you get.
It's almost impossible sometimes.
Nice pass by Derry
Great
to
set.
Peters to range, tipped at the net by Jankowski. Burns a roll shot,
Oh,
and
no.
Burns gets the campfire kill.
That's
And
one-
that ties up the set here, set number 3 at 24 apiece. And Coach Kaylee's going to take a
Who could
timeout.
have made that play? Either of you, okay? But we're waiting on somebody else to do their job. That's not how we play volleyball. That's not what got you back in this match when we started off doing that, okay? When big plays are needed, big-time players step up and make them. That doesn't mean that you do anything more than what I need you to do. It means you do your job. That cannot happen. That's a momentum killer. Now, we're coming out of this timeout in row 1. I've got you, and you pass in service receive. I just need the ball inside the 10-foot line. I want you running a B, and I want you making noise, okay? I'd go back 9 first, roll on as your outlet, okay? Let's go.
Cats. A little late on that one, but
Oh, I like the tune playing. Oh,
keep it rolling.
oh, that's here. Thought that was in the gym.
All right, Paige Presnicki to serve for the Raiders, 24-24. And Jankowski tries to hit a one-timer at the net. That goes into the net.
almost
And
turned
Wildcats
the
get
ankle
the
when she
point.
came down.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
No.
No.
Marvelous Maddie Range to serve for the Wildcats. One set apiece.
Oh!
And marvelous Maddie Range gets the ace and the set. Wildcats
That'll
a
work.
winner in set number 3, 26-24.
Woo, Nelly.
And
this Mama
at-
Bear's blood pressure is rising.
I tell you
up.
what, let's get this. We're going to get this going here real quick, Jenna.
Got any Iron Maiden on the playlist?
right.
Guy's busy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since the Wildcat Volleyball out-of-state relatives paid the WIAA $250 fee, we're able to bring you tonight's game. We have no real commercials, and we can give some airtime to some nonprofits. One of the best nonprofit efforts for Wildcat athletics is the Wildcat Athletic Booster Club. The Athletic Booster Club was started by none other than the D Squad, Renee Derry, and First National Bank of River Falls president Jeff Johnson in 2016. Since then, they've raised over $250,000 from annual memberships, and they are having their annual membership drive right now. Let's pop that up here just a second here. There we go.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Last year they raised over $55,000, and there is the list right there in front of you of every sport and what they received, Rob. I said on the last broadcast that the boosters helped cover ETS costs, but to quote the Godfather Kevin Westhouse, Cheryl Swans was all over me like a pack of wild dogs on a three-legged cat, and that was incorrect. They do not fund the ETS program. However, these are all the things that they funded just last year, and you can see they help out.
We get stuff wrong.
I'll be the first to tell you I am not perfect. But that's the list right here. Here are the board members that do an outstanding job, and the River Falls Sports broadcasters would like to tip our cap to this crew, your 2023-24 Wildcat Athletic Booster board members, President Tara Alvarez, Vice President Jeff Johnson, Treasurer Megan Johnson, Secretary Jessica McQuaid, your fundraising extraordinaire, Princess Cheryl Schwans. I was going to have you just update the the sets. The Wildcat community. We got Holly, Jana Walker, Holly Andrews, Carly Amadon. She rocks the booster book and fundraising, as does Marty Bevins and Abby Rudolph. Rounding out the board is Tanya Bernhard and Brittany Johnson. They're in charge of marketing, and she's in charge of marketing and social media. I'm going to get this right up here. There's
we got a game going on here.
Yeah, we do got a game. There we go. Right there, rfhsboosters.org.
Let's go.
We're starting set number 4. Raiders to serve first. Marvelous.
Nice.
Maddie Range sends a bullet off the hands of Chloe Lockhart. Wildcats up 1-0. Let me fix that score.
The younger Lockhart, is that correct?
I believe it is.
Is the other one a senior?
They're both juniors. I think they're twins.
Oh, all right, cool.
Now, I wonder if they're related to Jada Lockhart, who she was a stud player for them
I
last
think
year.
that's
senior
her-
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're her sisters or something like that. Yeah, she was a great player for Hudson, too.
Can you imagine having twins and another child 1 year apart?
Nope.
No, thank you.
Burns to set. Number 10, Hannah Kindheimer, to send it over for the Raiders. Back
There you
at
go.
it is the boom. Amelie Pankinen off the outstretched hands of number 12, Jana Jankowski.
Let's hope they're cousins.
Wildcats stake to a 3-0 lead, and marvelous Maddie Range to serve for the Wildcats.
The thought of that made me sweat.
I'm already sweating,
Got a
Rob.
bead running down my forehead. Look out!
I know, that looked like it was
Jana Jankowski with a bomb, and it lands in the back right corner. Raiders are on the board 3-1, and now in the ball game for Hudson, number 7, junior Paige Prasnicki. A ton of juniors on the squad for the Raiders, Jenna.
Yeah, they do. As you've mentioned, we've Ava being a junior and Maddie Range being a junior and Gilby, we know these girls very well. A lot of them play club together, and always fun.
Back row attack by Range. Heck of a
Nice dig.
dig there by number 5,
Free
Addie
ball.
Leach. Peters to set. Pankinen with a swing. Nice
up by
block at the
Goose.
net by Jankowski.
Oh, the deuce.
The Deuce hits a bomb.
Oh,
what was
whoops.
that? Wow.
And Brooke Dusick gets a kill for the Wildcats. Boy, the Deuce has been loose tonight, Robbie.
She has.
She really has, yeah.
She's
Sorry.
stepped up to the plate tonight.
I just bumped into someone.
Whoops.
I'm right over here on the edge.
Wildcats
living on the
lead
edge.
4-1 here in set number 4. Wildcats up 2-0. Goose Derry to serve. Set by Burns. Little J-hook by Jankowski. That one goes deep. Point Wildcats.
She'll do that, won't she? Sail one every once in a while.
Well, when she gets him down and gets it swinging, it is almost impossible to return.
Yeah, she's got some power. There's no question about that.
That's a heavy ball for sure.
Derry to serve that one just a bit outside. Derry tried the corner and missed.
You love that little reference.
Back to serve. That's a.k.a. Harry Doyle.
That's right.
Coach likes it when they're aggressive.
Back
That's
to
right.
serve
I like
for
it
the
too.
Hudson Raiders.
Uh-oh.
Riley Summers. Summers gets the ace. 5-3. Wildcats on top here in set number 4.
Oh, what do you know? It's tight.
I know. Surprise.
Thank God I wore sandals.
Range to Peters. Back set to the deuce.
Uh-oh.
And the deuce is loose.
Woo!
Again.
Brooke Dusick with another kill for the Cats.
She came to play tonight.
She did.
And puts the Wildcats up 6-3. And the Slayer, Savannah Saxton, to serve for River Falls. Hey, Coach Hackle's over there in the right corner over there, Rob. We got to track him down before he leaves.
Nice.
There's a big-time left corner kill by Ellie Burns.
Do we owe him a Firewater sweatshirt?
I have it in my car.
$40 value.
Sure. Courtesy of Josh Lassie and the Firewater Gospel Choir Band. Hackle won the trivia question last game.
Nice, Amelie. Boom.
Can't thank him enough.
Boom! Amelie Pankinen with the bomb hits the hardwood, and the Wildcats are up 7-4.
Josh Lassie, one of my favorite humans.
He's not too bad.
Guy likes to party.
And he's a heck of a rhythm guitarist and singer as well.
Believe it.
Prasnicki with the set. Nice set to McCarthy. Blocked
in
at the
goal.
net.
Be
But
four, yep.
I thought Bishop blocked it, but it did hit the net.
She was ready
Point.
to.
Yep, point Wildcats. Bishop was in position. And Amelie Pankinen to serve for River Falls.
Oh.
Nice set. Nice serve by-
Prasnicki to Leach, and Addie Leach drills one right down the middle for the kill. Point Raiders 8-5, and Burns back to serve for Hudson.
Speaking of coming to play, Leach has as well.
Yeah, she sure has.
Having
She's
a
had a
heck
great
of a
game for
game.
Hudson.
Ellie Burns with the serve. Saxton the pass. Peters the set.
Oh,
And Maddie
woo!
Range comes back right down the middle, fastball style.
That was saucy.
Point Wildcats. That had some mustard on it, Rob.
Yeah. You ain't kidding.
And the River Falls student section's yelling, drop the hammer. J-Rock, Hannah Jiraki to serve for River Falls.
Nice
And
serve to
Jiraki gets an
J-Rock.
ace.
Atta girl. So happy to see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mama Bear broadcast, courtesy of camera operator Jenna Peters.
She can't help herself.
I can't.
She's got
I
no
do try.
control. Zero.
None. That away.
Burns tried that. She has done that numerous times tonight.
Yeah, she
A
has.
little
That's
crafty.
a smart play.
Hit it where they ain't, Jenna, right? Peters to set, kind of tripped over Nesbitt a little bit. Range hits one a little deep on the, or excuse me, a little wide on the left side. Point Raider.
Yeah, if the Mama Bear is feeling it, you're going to hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can stay somewhat calm earlier on in the season, but the deeper into the season we go, it's just a little tough.
Now serving for the Raiders, Addie Leach. Peters to set. Nice set. Range. Back corner on the left side, and it's a beauty. Addie Leach gave 100% effort, but it was out off her outstretched hand. Point River Falls.
I think she might be dinged, no?
You know, I wondered if she get. Man, that girl hustles back there. She's fun to watch.
Sophie Langlois Audie. I got to change that in my phone. Sophie, the hottie Audie, just texted in and said she loves the Mama Bear broadcast. There's a big block at the net by the nuke, Addie Nesbitt.
Asking you will receive.
That was a great block.
Just let her cook.
Jenna Peters,
Oh, shoot.
Addie Nuke Nesbitt has played one heck of a ball game herself tonight.
She sure has. She's been a huge presence on the net for the Cats. Another player that has been really fun to watch grow over the course of the season.
It's been fun volleyball tonight.
Chloe Lockhart to serve for Hudson. And her serve goes into the net.
Selfishly, I kind of hope it goes 5 so I can watch more, but I don't know that my ticker can take it.
Yours and mine both, Rob.
13-7 your score, and marvelous Maddie Range back to serve for the Wildcats. Burns with the set. Summers tries the roll shot, just hits the top of her fingertips. Point Wildcats.
Looked like it caught the pointer and maybe the second finger. No luck.
Range to serve again for the Wildcats. Burns, nice set there, one-handed to Jankowski. Derry to Nesbitt. Little roll shot by Nuke.
Oh,
big time swing by Jankowski, but played at the net nicely by Nesbitt. Nice
Good
block
up.
by Jankowski and Kinhammer.
Whoa.
Range. Peters. Nesbitt.
Oh!
Just a little outside, a little deep
I like it, though. I like
by
it.
Nuke Nesbitt. She took a swing at it, though.
She
No
sure
question
did.
about that. 14-8 your score, and junior Paige Presnicki to serve for Hudson. Range. Peters. Back set to the deuce. And big block by Summers and Jankowski. And the Raiders get the point 14-9. They're down by 5. And Presnicki to serve for Hudson. Presnicki's done a heck of a job on the service line tonight, Rob.
She has.
She has. She's an aggressive server. She does a really nice job back there.
Presnicki, Derry to Peters, to the boom. Amelie Pankinen. And that's tough to stop right there.
That's effective.
The boom drops the bomb on Ellie Burns. And the Wildcats come up with a point, 15-9 your score. We're here in set number 4. Wildcats lead 2-1.
That's just good in-system volleyball right there, guys.
The winner of tonight's match will battle Eau Claire Memorial. They're the number 1 seed. Big block at the net by Dusick, and the Wildcats are going to get, that was Bishop and Dusick
Nice
at the
job.
net.
Perhaps shouldn't have been the 1 seed, but they are. I can't believe they have the seeding meeting, and they do it every year
And I believe
before the last game of the season.
that
Yeah,
match
that's
on
weird.
Saturday night will be at 7 o'clock at Eau Claire North. So kind of a little home cooking action for the number 1 seeded Memorial Old Abe's. Brooklyn Bishop with a big swing.
Oh,
I tell you what, Ellie Burns has
She
that
loves-
left corner
Yeah, she loves to watch
opening
that corner.
locked down tonight. Great effort by Goose Derry, but
they had to let somebody just camp out back there. Shut her down.
16-10, that's your score. Of
course, I'm
Riley
kidding.
Summers to serve for Hudson. Range with the pass, Peters to set, and the boom! Amelie Pankin hits another bomb off the block, point Wildcats. 17-10 your score, and the Slayer, Savannah Saxton, in to serve for Coach Cayley and the Wildcats.
Send one, kid. Put some gas on it. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Uh-oh.
Out.
That one's,
Yeah, that girl,
free ball's
Slayer.
going to be out of bounds. Point Wildcats, 18-10 your score. And Coach Brittany Young-Sanchez is going to take a timeout. Rob, what do you say we dive in?
Okay.
Hey, you guys know when Ellie turns to set it, whether it's you or you, release to this corner, okay? Which means right back has to watch that corner, and my off blockers have everything short. Does that make sense? She's gotten 3 kills on that 2-hand set, and that just burns me up. Her name's Burns, Ellie Burns. You pick up short stuff. You're so creative. I know, I'm so funny. You're my server right now? Yeah. It doesn't have to be like super strong serve, but I want it specifically in the zone, okay? So we're going back to the 5. Stay aggressive at the net. I love that block transition, as I was saying. I'll take that because we've got to get them to see our middles coming in, okay? Let's go.
Unless you don't think she wants to.
Cats. Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Grandpa Peanut from Gilman, Wisconsin. This serve from Savannah Saxton is going out to you, Grandpa Gilman and Grandpa Lori. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And we'll say hello to Donald Driver. I heard he is watching the game tonight, Rob. I did hear that. That's a true story.
He watches a lot of Wildcat volleyball. Always has.
Pankinen to Peters. Back to Pankinen.
Yes!
The boom gets another bomb. Point Wildcats.
Yeah. I can do it, Greg,
All right, sounds good.
if need be.
The Slayer, Savannah Saxton, to serve once again.
Juicy.
Prasnicki
Oh,
to Leach.
dang.
And Addie
Yeah, she's
Leach
gonna
hits a bomb off the outstretched hands of Ava Peters.
I've been trying to figure out a nickname for that kid the whole game, but I just can't do it. It should be easy.
Yeah, she has done a great job for the Raiders tonight.
Oh,
Jana Jankowski gets the service ace for the Raider, 19-12. This game's far from over, Rob.
oh yeah. A lot of ball left.
It's been a slobber knocker all night long. Raiders won set number 1.
Sure has.
Wildcats won sets 2 and sets 3, but set number 2 was won in overtime by a final of 26-24. Wildcats kind of took over in set number 3. 20-12 here in set number 4.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give you like a Valium before the next game because you were like,
Tell me about it.
You are. Anything on that half of the court, I just need clean contact, and I want to make their outside hitters pass as much as we can here down the stretch, okay? They've got Ellie in the front row right now and number 4 in the middle. You're going to get some splits in your block, so outside hitters be listening for Goose and I to call your shots, okay?
Because Jana's front row, if I'm
She's not now.
She's gone?
For
It's- I'm sorry.
She just served.
I'm sorry.
She aced you.
Yeah, because
Okay, deep breath. You're in full control of this match, okay? If they side out, we side out. We can go point for point with them at this point.
let's go.
And we'll still get to do that.
Cats. Don't say that. You'll jinx him, coach.
Well, a real quick plug here. Kokoro and owner RT, he was going to talk a little pregame, and we're going to figure out a way to get him on at a different date. But he donated a bunch of money to the Man Up movement in River Falls. All the proceeds will go to the Fire Engine Foundation and the River Falls Sunshine Fund. And Pankinen served, inches outside.
I believe Mike told me November 9th, tentatively scheduled for.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll talk when we're at the conclusion of this game, win or lose. We're gonna have a player up here to talk with, and while we're waiting for that player, we'll talk a little bit about the Man Up movement. And marvelous Maddie Range gets a little crafty kill for the Wildcats. 21-13 your score, and J-Rock Hannah Jaraki to serve for the Wildcats. Burns to set.
Oh,
Big
block by Nesby.
by Nesbitt.
Oh, there she
And
goes
there's
again.
Ellie
dirty rat.
Burns again.
Stop doing that.
A dirty, crafty kill by the junior setter, Ellie Burns.
Puts that in the same spot every time. She's so good at that.
She is.
Burns has eyes all around her head. She sees the opening, and she pounces on it. And the Raiders are back within 7.
Oh.
Peters tries a back dump of her own.
Did him dirty.
The crafty setter, Ava Peters, gets the kill for the Wildcats. And Wildcats within 3 of set 4 and match. 22-14 your score. The pilot, Ava Peters, trying to land this plane. Burns to Summers. Nice pass by Derry.
Yeah,
set
great
by
pass.
Peters. Marvelous. Maddie
good up.
Range with a big-time swing. Burns with the free ball. Derry to Peters. Back set to the Dusick.
Oh, nice job.
The deuce has been loose tonight. Another big-time swing by the freshman right side hitter. In the middle.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Nesbitt. Addie Nesbitt with the kill. And the Wildcats are within 2. The pilot, Ava Peters, to serve once again for River Falls. Leach to pass. Burns is set. And number 4, Emily McCarthy with the swing just a little bit long. We're here at, set and match point for the Wildcats. The pilot trying to land this plane for the Wildcats. Set by Peters. She told Goose Derry all over
Watch it.
That's going to hit the line. They called it out. No, they called it out.
Oh, they called it in.
It was in.
Yeah, it looked like it hit the line to me too.
Yeah, I guess.
It was tight.
It was
We are
close.
not in the position to make the call from
That,
there.
I had a
that,
pretty
that
good
hit
look
the
at
line.
it.
That hit the line.
All right. Doesn't matter. Point Hudson.
Point Raider. And now serving for Hudson, Chloe Lockhart. Big time swing by Summers.
Yeah.
Peters cross court to the deuce. Nice block at the net by Jankowski. Marvelous. Maddie Range with an attack.
Way to be there, Amelie.
Peters with the set. Marvelous. Maddie Range for the big swing and the kill. And the Wildcats are headed to the section finals on Saturday night at Eau Claire North against Eau Claire Memorial. First serve will be at 7 p.m. and we will have your live broadcast and pregame coverage beginning at 6:30. And just stick around for a little bit. We're going to have sophomore libero Olivia Goose Derry is going to come up to the broadcast booth and answer a few questions. They all played a heck of a game, but none better than Goose Derry. And while we're waiting for her, we're going to pop this baby up. All right, yeah, we'll get Kokoro on Saturday for sure, but they wanted to sponsor tonight's game, and it was a good fit with all the Kokoro kids playing on both sides. But the relatives had already ponied up, and I told RT we'd love to have him, but River Falls Sports Broadcasting is a nonprofit and is volunteer built by the Godfather Kevin Westhouse and volunteer run. I told RT he could donate to the Man Up movement, and we'd take that for a little airtime, and we'll get him on Saturday absolutely. He gave a considerable donation, and 100% of his donation and yours, if you find it in your heart, to go to the Fire Eisen Foundation and the River Falls Sunshine Fund this year. Last year, the Man Up movement raised over $12,000, and we're well on our way this year. It's pretty simple. We're looking for 100 guys to donate $100, and I think we're in the 70s right now. I saw Gary Campbell and Ryan Engelbert donated, and you can Venmo the River Falls Sports Broadcasting crew with the QR code there in the lower right, or mail a check to the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Man Up movement to the Godfather at 123 Dallas Street in River Falls, Wisconsin. Well, I tell you what, up here in the broadcast booth is joined me by sophomore libero number 8 Goose Derry. Goose, one heck of a ball game tonight. I don't have the WIAA section stats, but I'm telling you, you might have set a record with number of aces tonight.
Yeah, but I also had a lot of errors.
No,
I got to clean that up.
Hey, well, you have time to clean it up because you play Saturday night. Tell me a little bit about what was kind of going through the girls' heads after set number 1. You guys, Hudson came out. They came out big. You guys kind of got a little, I think Rob called it discombobulated. And then after that, what happened?
So we knew coming out of the first set that's not how we know how to play. We just came off Chippewa Falls where we were crushing them, like doing everything we know how to do. And so we knew that it was all on us to clean up our errors and make it better so we can beat them. And I think that's what we did. We cleaned up our serve receive, our serving, our blocking. We were having blocking errors that shouldn't have been happening. So it was all we knew in our heads that we were playing scared and we needed to play like we wanted to win, and that's just what we did.
So talk about now Ava, Maddie Range, Savannah, like they all did what they all do all the time. Addie Nesbitt was huge at the net tonight. Talk about her.
Well, we know that obviously you can see all of their hitters did great work on us tonight, but you can tell that Jana really sticks out, number 12.
Oh, she's Division I player.
Crazy.
She's a big time player.
So we knew that we had to get up on her, and she had a couple good kills on us, and she was hitting really good. And Addie noticed that she needed to step it up. She needed to get that block up, and that she did that. She got around her hitter, and she pressed over, and that's what she needed to do, and she blocked her, and it was great. You
know who was loose tonight was freshman, the Deuce, Brooke Dusick.
Yeah.
Talk about the plate. Brooke was swinging it extra hard tonight. Talk about what type of job Brooke Dusick did tonight.
Ava was giving her great balls, but Brooke played like nothing was in her way. She swung away, and that's amazing. She's a freshman, and I know from experience last year I was scared going to playoffs, but she played like she wasn't scared at all. The first set, she was one of the people that knew she had to fix her block, and she did that right away in the second set. She had a huge block, I think, in the first 5 points, and she fixed it, and I knew from there that Brooke was going to have a great rest of the game. Well, and when I talked to Coach Kaylee a couple weeks ago, and she talked about how much growth and progression that every girl on the team has made, and how just that you've grown as a team, and
and not only technically as players, but also as a close-knit unit. But she did say, and she said from August when you guys started to now that Brooke Dusick has grown. She's had the most growth of everybody.
She's gotten so much better. It's crazy to see.
Yeah. So all right, were you guys watching the Memorial North game at all?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on playing Memorial on Saturday night?
Well, we played them earlier this year. We know they're a good team. They beat us in 4, and so we know that we need to come out like we did in the last 3 sets tonight and just play how we know how to play. We have nothing to lose. We're the 6th seed going to the sectional final game. So I think we're just going to go out there and play the best that we can and just hope that we can go to state this year.
Last question for you, Goose. Rewind the clock back to when you did play, and I think it was right around like that September 8th or 9th, right around that time frame. So it was fairly early in the year when you played Memorial. But you guys are an entirely different team right now. What has been the change? What's been the mindset change for you girls?
I think we've learned that it's on us, and in practice we've had a shift of going from a silly, not as focused practice to before practice we're in there 10 minutes early to do our warm-up before practice so that we can get extra reps, our blocking and Ava and Ali setting, and then our serve receive passers. And then I think that it's just a lot more focused. In the beginning of the season, we had a hard time getting a 6-on-6 competitive game. And now, yesterday, we were having great 6-on-6 competitive games. So I think it's our mindset that changed of not wanting to lose into wanting to win.
That's a great statement right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, sophomore libero number 8, Goose Derry. Goose,
Heck of a game, Goose.
Good job tonight. And we will see everybody on Saturday. We'll have the live pregame coverage starting at 6:30 and game time at 7 o'clock Saturday night. Wildcats and Old Abe's. Thanks for joining us here on the River Falls